Class is in session, your most unconventional class. She talks all things, all subjects. It's the Interdisciplinary Podcast. Hosted by your favorite doctor, this is What's the Say with Dr. Kymrae.
Kings, queens, and everything in between. This is the Interdisciplinary Podcast where we talk all things. What's the say with Dr. Kymrae, actually. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We love our viewers. We love our subscribers and our listeners. So if you haven't chosen to subscribe yet, please click that subscribe and the bell for that notification ring. But today I have a man that's in the middle of a woman's world. Whew. That's a stressful world, maybe, to some men, but he has been holding it down. He is a man that's been in the beauty industry, and who says the beauty industry is only for women, right? He would tell you otherwise. But this man has continued his family's long-time legacy in the beauty industry, and he's become a beauty expert himself. He's also transitioned into the beauty tech world. And so this man went from selling lemonade at his grandma's front yard, and now he's owning the Florida famous All Dolled Up salons. And not only is he a businessman, but he is also a family man. This is a husband of 9 years, I believe, and he also has 3 awesome, amazing children. And he also got his business degree from Florida State University, Go Noles, and he also got his degree in political science from Florida Atlantic University, and also got his MSN. And we'll talk a little bit more with him about the difference and why he chose to go the MSM route as opposed to the MBA route, which is very similar degrees, but very different at the same time. So let's welcome Bailey to the show. How you doing, Bailey?
Hey, Dr. Kymrae.
Hey.
Thank you for having me.
Man, we are so happy to have you on this show. Everyone, I have known this gentleman right here for a very long time. I mean, probably since I was, 6 or 7 years old, just about, right?
Baby.
Yeah.
Yes, you were very young. Yep.
Yeah, and he's a good friend, a longtime friend of my older brother, and also his family. His parents were good friends of my parents, so it's been a long time family relationship outside of even our relationship as well. And so I really am excited to have Bailey on the show. I want to share with you Bailey's mantra. So Bailey, the way it's spelled is Bailey, right? And so he's got a mantra. Of course he does, right? Your mantra is for B, building, aspiring, inspiring, and living. Everyone's young. Now tell me now, I get that everyone's young is the E and the Y. So, but why do you say everyone's young? How did you get that to come into your mantra, that part of it? We get the other part, the building, aspiring, inspiring, and, living, but right. Everyone's young. Right.
So the mantra was obviously a marketing piece. I really wanted to go by my last name, Bailey. And I found in entrepreneurship, when we're looking for direction, it's very important for us to really understand that a lot of people aren't going to understand your vision or your dream or where you see yourself in this new role.
Sure.
So the example that I go back to is when you're young, and if you ever seen children, they can put on a Superman uniform, and you can tell them, look, you can be Superman one day. And then they will literally start trying to fly. They will sleep in the costume. They totally, commit to the role.
Yeah.
And, for some, that's the most important part of their development, when they start hearing what they can and what they can be and what they can do. Yes. So I think you want to go back to your 7 years old and look at those dreams and visions that you had at 7 years old.
I love that.
And if you can connect to that 7-year-old, you'll have a deep, deep power to help you power through entrepreneurship and challenges and changing where you need to be at.
Oh, wow. That is fantastic. I love that. That's phenomenal. I think that's true, too. I think that's something that everyone should live by. So that's an awesome mantra. I love that. So you're also, though, a member of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Rue.
Amazing. I know we can't talk about everything, but amazing organization. My father was an Omega man from Mercer University. My uncle actually pledged my father in. Wow. When I got to Florida State University. It was a brotherhood that embraced me and really, really took me out of a shell. I wasn't really in a shell, as you can see in high school, but it was a different level of a shell when you get into college. You know, that freshman year in college. And they really brought me out and showed me leadership at the highest level on the university campus around my peers.
Yes.
And they taught me a lot about becoming a man and really just in leadership.
So, I love it. I love it.
Shout out to Bruh.
That's a big cosign for that organization that's been around a very long time, and they're highly respected. You're also, though, in the Professional Beauty Association. And tell us, you were also a Goldman Sachs 10,000 small business alumni.
Yeah, shout out Goldman Sachs and the alumni program, Babson College, Miami-Dade Community College. A group of partners came together to create a business development incubator to help small businesses accelerate their growth of their business. And we were selected in cohort in 2018. And I've had some amazing experiences with them. Again, they really help businesses accelerate growth plans when we get kind of in that space where we're already somewhat successful and we're looking for that next move.
Yes. Wow. Awesome. Phenomenal. I love it. I love it. So I'm sure you still have some good friends and business associates from that as well. So tell us, Bailey, you have a few businesses. You've got the All Dolled Up Salon Holdings. You've got the All Dolled Up Salon Partners. And then you also have another organization that's more like an innovations, LBH Innovations and Hair in the Spirit organizations, right? So tell us a little bit about those organizations. I know All Dolled Up Salons. Now you got one in Orlando. Where else? Tell us.
We have two in the Central Florida area, one in Orlando, one in Oviedo. We have some great partners there. And then we have two here in South Florida. And ADU Salon Partners is our partnership operation in Pembroke Pines, Florida. Oh. And one of the things that I was taught when we were building this business is that, you know, we're all about including people into the vision. Like we really want to grow equity, and that requires partnerships. Yes. So in a time where we were hearing a lot about, do everything yourself. It's all about yourself. Do everything by yourself. Mm-hmm. You know, we were looking at the principle of building partnerships and opportunities to work with others.
Okay.
LBH Innovations is a company that my wife actually started, and I'm on as the executive director to help stimulate innovation in the beauty space. She was looking at blogs and she has set up a great site called loveblackhair.com. And it was really an e-commerce experience for her during our pregnancy with my youngest son. Okay. She wanted to really bring in income and stay home. So she built an e-commerce business. And of course, my entrepreneurship brain, I peeked over into the e-commerce side. And I'm like, hold on, you got people paying you and you're bringing traffic to this site. And at that point, I stuck my finger in there and I just took it.
Yeah. Both of you are pretty techie in that aspect. You're thinking outside. Actually, she wasn't even a techie. I told her, here's a story. We'll get into the story. When she was pregnant, I was like, look, she had a nice Acura truck, and I was like, look, if you want to stay home, with this pregnancy, you want to stay home like a year or two with the kid. Yeah. You can't have all these luxuries. We had to cut costs. We're gonna have a budget and everything. And she gave up the car. And then we were looking at the income, and she was like, look, I'm gonna come up with an income strategy. She built a business just to create income so she could stay home with the baby. So I was impressed with that in itself. Well, she wasn't even a techie. Now that makes me think about when I was bringing you on. You weren't with us yet, but I was telling the listeners and viewers that you chose to get your master's in science management. Did I say that right? Management science. So as opposed to getting your very similar but not so similar degree in your MBA. So tell us what the difference was. I mean, I understand that the MSM is more of a IT. That's how I understand it from a grandiose point, but it depends on where you go to school. So from your
it's more like don't confuse with the MIS. The MS
that's
a science
information.
That's information system.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So the MS focuses on leadership development and managing people. So in the beauty industry, we're a people industry. Mm-hmm. So I felt it was going to be important for me to have some skills that would help me manage people, because our number one driver of success is people development, personnel development, stylists, contractors. Mm-hmm. So that was important for me to kind of grasp that concept. So instead of MBA, I went for the MSN. And the MSN is a little bit, the track is not as technical for administration. Like, I was looking to manage a business, not really work for a large company.
Right, exactly. Yeah, and that's what from my higher education administration and advising, that I recognize that degree was always more focused on the leadership side, yes, but more so they always said it was more of the IT side, like thinking of the business from a technical standpoint as opposed to from an
Right.
administration standpoint, if you will.
Right.
So yeah. But okay, I
Fair enough.
love it. So that's dope. So tell us this though. I mean, my viewers and my listeners, they want to know, since they've just learned all of this stuff about you and all these businesses that you have. And we're of course talking, beauty tech and the launching of it. Right. And
Right.
so how do you position yourself in this around $532 billion beauty industry? How do you position yourself to, get into this business? Or is it the right time to get into this business? And, how can we tell the people, our viewers, and listeners about that?
Right. So, we are in the, like you talked about management, science. So we are in the people tech business. Like I believe that we need to be providing technology to the organization and also technology to our team.
Yes.
And just like any other company, like if you go to a manufacturing plant and they improve the technology, it improves the product. So we're bringing in technology into our salons, and we're bringing in technology into the organization to use. So,
Yes.
with that being said, like we are kind of a people technology company. I think because technology is changing as fast as it is, there is really no better time to enter into the beauty space because of the technology than now. And we've seen that with the boom of blogging. We've seen that with the boom of Instagram,
Wow.
influence. And, this is, some people would say we're at the beginning stages of this cycle.
Yes.
Like we're in the very beginning of this technology being harnessed to promote business and commerce. So I
Yes.
think we're late, but we're early. Everyone's is right. Time is now.
Yeah. So how do you suggest that if an individual is interested, and you're saying that the time is now, but on the flip side of it, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and I know that, well, I'm not going to say I know because nobody knows, but I'm going to say that personally, I just believe that this is going to be a temporary situation for us, and that we will then learn how to, live in a different manner. I do believe that this is not going to be our lives for the rest of our days on this planet Earth of the United States of America's more in a more granular discussion. But so with that being said, how do you, people are worried about, clientele and making money right now. And so how do you suggest that someone who has not been in the industry, is starting out, they want to get into the industry because they love it, it's their passion? How do they get into those? How do they get in the business with I know that there's the getting into retailers is a big thing now, and transparency with your products, knowing what's inside of your products. The sustainability is a big thing, but is this something that, like, how do you recommend that they do it? How do they begin?
So I want to challenge the first statement you said. So I have a friend that I'm in an investment club, and he says, we can't try to predict the future. Don't try to predict the future, because you don't know what's going to happen. So
yes.
I would even say, like how you're saying, this might not be, this is temporary. Yeah. I would say we're preparing for this not being temporary, and we're preparing for it to change. Yes. So the one consistent thing is that we're not preparing for this. Yeah, we're preparing. So like, again, if the time is right now, if we are if this is the new normal, because now we know this is what the expectation is going to be.
Sure.
It's never going to go back to what it was before. And, maybe a salon full of 30 people waiting to get some amazing services might need to be 15 people forever. Yeah. Like, this is just the new normal. I remember even when we came into the salon business before, it was acceptable for a client to wait, 2-3 hours for a service inside of a hot salon with other people in there. Now it's different. I kind of envisioned our first experience like we always have our saying, we had a personal touch of dialing you up, a one-on-one experience. I envisioned this 15 years ago when I started. That's a great experience when it's just you and your client interacting in this experience.
Yes.
So I think we can go either way, but I'm preparing for right now. And then right now means clients are going to do a lot more work in the digital space. we're talking about the technology side. They're going to be exploring technology first to come into the salon. They're going to look on Instagram, Yelp, Google. They're going to check their mobile device to read your reviews.
Sure.
That's just what it is. So you just got to know that coming in. That's where I'm starting. That's where I'm starting at.
Gotcha.
Like when I came in, I'm so old. When I came in, guess what it was? Websites. It was a website.
Wow. Getting a website for your salon was the thing.
That was a big thing. That was like, no one's thinking about that. You're going to have a website? That's too expensive. Wow. I had business cards.
Wow. You've been in the game. Where's your gray hair?
It's in there somewhere. I'm in the beauty and I color it up so quick.
I love it. I love it. So talking about tech, you also have this hashtag that you use all the time on your posts. You use hashtag SEO, which normally in the marketing world or any world of a promotions person or PR person, they're thinking about SEO and they're going, search engine optimization. And you're not saying that. Tell us what your version of SEO your life is.
Well, we know SEO is one of the biggest marketing, branding dialogues for the past 15, 20 years. Like, get yourself recognized on these major platforms through search engine optimization. So I was just thinking outside of the box in innovation. We always talk about people tech.
Yes.
So in our business, we understand that a lot of cosmetologists, at least for the past couple of years, have been focusing on this entrepreneurship experience, this start your own business, work for yourself experience. And we know entrepreneurship is so challenging. So I just really went into some of the technical experiences that entrepreneurs always say. And I just kind of put it in SEO. So, it can mean a lot of things, but for entrepreneurs, I always say successful entrepreneurs obsess about their business.
Yes.
And if you SEO your business, become obsessed with it, you get to the types of results that are amazing. Like, have you ever seen somebody that's obsessed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If you ever become addicted or obsessed with something, that you will not stop until you get that. And if we do that in our business, if we do that on any one project, I guarantee that the level of success is going to be amazing.
Yes.
So you guys SEO your life out there. I really believe in that.
Listen, I've got Bailey with me, who is business guru and beauty expert for many, many years. But I love his take on business and the beauty industry, because he's not just talking hair, he's talking about business strategizing and also personal development, leadership development. And that's where I guess that whole MSM degree that you have really, really shines, because you're looking at it from a different lens, not just that one scope, and frame. Right. And I really admire that. I love that, which leads me to, me asking you about this. How is the beauty biz? It's recession proof, right? I mean,
I would say recession. We always go by the point, recession resistant.
Resistant. Okay. Because
nobody's
I know
really recession proof.
Well, I'm going to argue with that, because my father is in the funeral biz, and that is definitely going
People
to happen.
Gotta die. But recession proof means cost. I mean, there's so many.
Yes, I see what you mean.
I'm just never going to commit that anything is unvulnerable, because
proof.
If you look at the top companies 20 years ago that were unbreakable. They don't even exist right now.
Yes.
So
they didn't pivot in time. Right. That was their problem. Right?
Exactly. Mm-hmm. But industries get disrupted all the time. So
sure. Right.
I like to say resistant. I like to err to the side of caution, but I feel you. Yes.
Yeah. I love that word disruption too. The reason why I was saying it's recession proof is because consumers, regardless of them being able to go anywhere or go out, they have to be at home. We've been at home for months, working from home, doing Zoom meetings and things. We're still buying beauty products. We love beauty products. It's that lipstick effect, they call it, because the products are so small or at that price point that someone would purchase, right?
I mean, I can imagine women still doing their hair and makeup, and the top half is made up and done and the bottom half is whatever, but they are beautifying throughout this pandemic, and they're going to continue to beautify throughout recession, throughout any change in life change. There's going to be a demand for those services.
You sell products in your salon that are your products, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well, one of our pivots, one of our most recent pivots is taking the brand and allowing the consumer to take the brand home with them. So we
Yes.
are looking at expanding a dynamic product line. So first thing we came up with our solution was one of our satin line caps. I'm gonna send you one of these, of course.
Oh, please
This is a
do.
satin line beanie. This is
It's a
one of the new
satin
technologies.
lined beanie.
Right. You know how
Can
you
you
like
take it
beanies?
out of the bag? Let's see it real quick.
Yes. Yeah. So you know how you like you want to have a little swag with your bonnet. This is
Yeah.
pretty much a bonnet under a beanie.
Oh, wow.
So
So I could look cooler with that.
yeah,
What?
and still keep your hair
Nice.
nice and
You
moisturized
need a
and
patent on that
non-dry.
one
I don't need a patent because
because you
we're
got it.
changing the industry. Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, you're disrupting the industry.
Yeah, disrupt. It's been disrupted. We're just
Yeah,
providing solutions.
I love it.
So
I
that's
can't
one
wait
of
to
them.
get one of those. I love it. It's cute. I could wear it out too.
All right. We got a lot of technology. I'm gonna send it to you. I'll ship it to you.
Okay, sounds
Need all your
good.
fans you give you a promo code or something so you give it to your fans and give them
I
a
love
discount.
that. See, you hear that, guys? We can probably get that on the description in the video here. Listen, so let's talk a little bit more about how we have already. You say it's already been disrupted. Let's continue to talk about that. So let's give it a quick drum roll when I'm talking about the largest disruption that's ever happened in this industry. The largest disruption. I'm gonna quiz you right quick. Can you think about the largest disruption that has recently happened in the beauty and hair industry? Can you think about what it might be that I'm rolling on?
Across segments, there's a couple of them. Across segments.
When we talk about
specialize in
hair, when we talk about specifically hair, I'm gonna give it to you. The natural hair industry.
Mm-hmm.
That has been the biggest
Major
disruption. Yeah, in the hair industry. Because and I'm not even wearing my hair natural today. I blew it out and gave it some roller set curls. But I normally wear my hair naturally curly. How has that impacted your business? Has it? I think.
Okay, yeah. So, let's go back. We'll go back to. Well, first, I would like to say before natural, the industry was disrupted by a scientific breakthrough or scientific technology that it was allowed your curly or kinkier hair to be worn straight.
Okay.
And that disruption totally took over for 2 to 3 decades of women with naturally curly hair wearing their hair straight. I actually had a client the other day, and she said she has not worn her hair without chemicals. And this is modern. This is for 37 years. I think it was 37 years. I don't want to say how old she was.
Yes.
And she finally did no chemicals. And now she's looking for solutions to manage that hair that she hasn't seen in 37 years. And so it's been disrupted twice. So this disruption has been happening, and it's still happening right now as we explore, how to wear. And it's a curly hair movement. So it's in all textures, just curly hair is in.
Yes. Even the curly cut now. People are going to get the curly cut. Mm-hmm.
It's a piece of it's a technology.
Yes. All right. Well, let's get into you a little bit more now. Right, Bailey? You're this man now who's been literally in a woman's world of beauty and women power. So I have to ask, and I know, you've been a married man and a family man, and you're surrounded by women every day. So there are its advantages and disadvantages, I'm sure, to that. Right. And of course, I love your wife, so I'm not saying it like that. And I know you guys are long and strong, so I'm not even, going there. I'm not talking about that. Well, I just want the people to understand that there could be a plus side to this, right? Because you probably don't have a whole lot of competition when it comes to, it's kind of like in the dance world. I danced for 25 years of my life. There were no men dancers. So when there was a man, he got all the preferential treatment. So tell us your experience and is this a good thing, or tell us a little bit, or do you want to keep that hush because you don't want any guy to come and compete with you?
Come on, guys. It's a great career. It's a great field you can come into and have some success. I think the fact that you're mixing it up because you have a male perspective in the business gives you a leg up. You can see through it. And a lot of women like working with that diversity of ideas.
Yes.
So, and again, there's a lot of opportunities in here for men that want to disrupt, innovate, provide an amazing experience and service, and just connect with people. It's a great business.
I love it. we're coming to a close on this chat here. Not quite yet, but I want to talk about this culture that we have in the beauty industry. We have this culture where we will have appointments created. We've got styleseat.com now. Everybody's using that to make appointments if they have like
Technology.
a suite instead of technology, right? And you can book your own private stylist that way, right? And so why is it that when I make my appointment, and no pun intended to any of my hairstylists, but y'all know the deal, why is it that I have to be sitting for 20 to 30 minutes while after my appointment was scheduled for? You know, my time is very valuable. And, you know, as you know, Bailey, you know, I'm a professor in hospitality management. So service is everything to me. And because that's what I teach. That's what I train in. And so service is in every business, every industry. And now we're talking about beauty, getting your hair done. That is nothing but a service. That's all it is service. Right. And so I really have a hang up about the fact that culturally now it's almost expected of me as the consumer, as the customer, as the guest to come into a salon and almost expect to have to wait. You know, I need to make some coffee, make some, you know, pour some water out of the fountain or something like that. And it's like, why do I even have to do that? I'm ready to go. This is when I made my appointment. So, yeah. Do you have any solution for that? Because you love technology.
Well, the
Tell
solution,
us how we can fix that.
The best solution I have for you is come to All Dolled Up Salons. That is our main opportunity.
Yeah.
And when I got in the business, I saw that as the biggest opportunity. You're in a service-based business.
Yes.
That the whole industry is consumed with not being service-oriented or service-friendly.
Yes.
So when we came in, we were already like a great customer service-focused business. That's our value proposition. Outside of all of the bells and the whistles, our value proposition is we really focus on the customer. We're listening to what the customer wants. We advertise low wait times, if not no wait times, scheduled appointments, experiences, and a managed experience. We provide the team and we provide the guests with a managed experience that is beneficial and positive for everybody.
Okay.
If you want if you want a stylist that runs on a certain schedule, we can provide that. We're open 7 days a week. We're also launching some platforms to get stylists to you in a concierge type experience. We got a lot of pieces of innovation that are just answering questions to what clients have to make sure that we're focused on a service that you're looking for, as opposed to what we want to give you.
How are you ensuring, like, you're using technology, obviously, but or maybe that's the secret sauce and you're not willing to give that away. And I respect that 100. No. Just trying to understand how, you know, if my friends in North Carolina, New York, or DC, or, you know, California or somewhere, they're not able to come to your several beautiful, wonderful serving salons in Florida. What can other salons do to make this not the culture anymore? Like, this needs to be changed.
Well, again, there's some great salons in every city. I think there's far in between, which makes it opportunity for, like we talked about, if you're looking to launch a beauty business, whether it's a salon, whether it's a product, whether there's an experience, that you can start now, because in each city there's this problem. Now, I'm not going to spill the beans, but we are working on technology platform that will provide that all dolled up experience in any market. So again,
that's what I wanted to know.
I believe that we can provide that. It's a managed experience to protect professionalism, time management, and just a quality of service expectation. We can do that with technology, and we're doing it in our market, and I know we can do it in other markets.
Absolutely. I can't wait for you to roll that out, because that sounds like
you've had an all dolled up experience before.
Oh, and I forgot to share, I have been to All Dolled Up several times in my lifetime, and they definitely have it going on. There is, and as the years have progressed, I've noticed the change in you understanding and recognizing that the service has leveled up. Definitely. So yeah, I definitely will vouch for All Dolled Up. I've made a commercial or two for the radio for you guys too.
Yay.
So yes, tell All Dolled Up that Dr. Kymrae sent you when you do go through. But Bailey, I want to thank you so much. I want to ask you before I let you go, is there anything before we go that we did not touch on that you really wanted to kind of share with my viewers and my listeners today? Please do.
Again, I just want us to really start looking at the products that minority businesses produce, African American businesses produce, and look at them for the experience that they're creating. Like we want to be really good businesses, not just really good Black businesses. So
Mhm.
one of our goals at All Dolled Up, 80 Salon Holdings, and LBH Innovations is to provide just quality experiences, regardless of race, regardless of
Yeah.
creed, regardless of color. And we just want to be a really good business. So if you see me, anything that I'm representing or stand for, we're looking to just be better people. So that's
Yes.
our goal moving forward, and we've been doing it for 35 years. We celebrated 35-year anniversary August 31st. We got
Woo!
another
30
35 years to go.
years. 35 years.
35.
Wow. Yes, that's incredible. That's awesome. I'm so proud of this family and you for continuing the legacy. You didn't tell your parents, you know what? And you have a sister. Shout out to your
Mm-hmm.
sister.
Brilliant woman. She's brilliant too. My
Absolutely
sister's
brilliant.
genius.
Working for NASA, right?
As we continue to grow, we'll have a position for her. You know, she's expensive right now with small
Yeah.
business.
I get it. I get it. I get it. But, you know, shout out to all of you. The family is just absolutely amazing. And I'm really proud of you and where you've taken this family biz now turned super corporate.
Yeah, I think we're up to 50 small businesses up to 50 employees. As we saw from this relief aid, you got some very big small businesses. So we're trying to be on the
Yes.
bigger end. We're trying to be on the bigger end.
Yes. Yes. And
I
you
forgot to
are
say
on your
something too.
way. Yeah, please.
I want to shout out too as well all the partners with All Dolled Up Salons, all the teams that we have. I mean, they are the people that execute this on a daily basis. And I got some great partners. We're learning how to be better partners every single day. So I want to shout out my Pembroke Pines partner, Patricia Brown, my Orlando partners, Pastor Brian Lucas, Kernesha Hardy, and we got a full team of just people that are really going beast mode for Black excellence.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. And you guys just don't do Black and ethnic hair though. I mean, cause I've
We
seen
can do
other,
anything.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've seen you at hair shows and conventions and conferences and things. So you're all over the place. And I'm very, very proud of you and honored to have you on this platform today. I want to say this to you and I'm going to let you go. You better invite me out on that golf course though, because I'm still waiting. Since I moved down here, I have not played with you. We can social distance.
Right.
On
Oh,
the
so
golf
golf is the
course.
perfect.
You
So
get your card, I
golf
get
is the
mine.
perfect. Golf is perfect for social distancing. I mean, golf is the
Absolutely.
perfect social distance. And it's funny, my golf buddies were like, "You're not gonna hang out with us?" I was like, "No, I got a very important podcast with Dr. Kymrae. I cannot miss that. This is gonna be something big, and we wish you the best too, Kymrae.
Thank
This is
you.
a great experience. I appreciate you having me on, and I can't wait to see what the future holds."
Thank you so much, fam. Peace, family.